Gemini, what's up? Welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. I gotta be honest with you, it's been a long week. I can't exactly remember what we focused on last week, but I know that what I've been feeling kind of nudged to do readings about it's related to self-trust, manifesting what you want, because why not? It's your life. It's our life. We get to enjoy this thing despite all of the messages that try to tell us that we don't get to have the life that we want. So today, we are looking at money, career, finances, fortune, whatever comes out related to those domains. So God, angel, spirit guides, for my amazing Gemini, what messages do you have for Gemini right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. Got brilliance out here. What else, God, angel, spirit guides, for Gemini, please? Okay. A wish come true. Thank you, God. Anything else? Money, career, fortune for Gemini. Anything else? Okay. Woo-hoo. Okay. It's a beautiful reading. I can feel it. All right. So, we have 4 messages out here. Some of them may come together, and it could be that there are different folks who need different things. So we'll sort through that energy the way that we need to, okay? The first one that popped out, brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. As I read this, I see in my mind's eye that 6 of Wands, the individual on the horse, and just kind of, going through the crowd like I made it. I'm being recognized for my ability to have faith. And so this feels like that brilliance out here, the way that is worded, your recognition, bringing energy to the fact that you know that you can create whatever it is that you want. Make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. Okay, you excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. This is a very interesting and specific message. Some of you who I'm speaking to, you might be in some type of work. I don't know, maybe you drive trucks, maybe you are in automotive, maybe you are in IT, maybe you build construction, architectural design, right. There's something about you needing to be able to see it before you create it is who is coming through really strong here. Shouts out to you if that is you. Wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It is just what you need. This feels like letting go of any expectations, hard expectations that might be blocking you, Gemini, or cutting you off from being able to see the beauty and the wonderment of possibility. So letting go a little bit so that you can see. And that's a theme that comes up all the time. That's a human challenge that we have, is letting go a bit so that we can just let ourselves be in this fluid dance with spirit, with the creator, right? It's like spirit trying to teach you how to dance and keep stepping on spirit's toes. And it's like, okay, I can't do this. Just, back, forward, just letting the abundance pour down on you because you've accepted that it's your birthright to have it. Many choices here. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. So we're going to pull some cards in just a moment to see some different things that need to come out in terms of messages for you related to going after your dream and capitalizing on your skill right now. Success. This is the final one. It says the path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps to take you along the way. You are on track. All right. Beautiful messages. A lot of messages to affirm you and to let you know that you're on track. Spirit is watching you like, keep going. You got it. You're on it. You have some options coming in. If they have not come in already, if you've been applying to different things, this with the many choices feels like there are going to be some opportunities coming in for you. You are desired in the work that you do. You are desired in your craft. All right, let's get some messages out here. One of the cards told me to pull some more cards. Okay, telling me what to do. Let's do it then. God, angel, spirit guides for Gemini. What do you want Gemini to know right now as it relates to money, career, finances? For Gemini, please. What do you want Gemini to know? What needs to be communicated to Gemini right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Gemini, please. Some of you, you're going through something where you're feeling like, okay, look, how much longer am I going to be in what might feel like a financial stronghold? I don't know why that's coming through. There may have been people recently that you have needed some help from, hoping to get a word of affirmation to help you, just be charged enough to keep going. And you're trying to tap in to that source to get a good word, and they're not available. And maybe the people that you usually would tap into, because maybe you've helped them or you help them, they're not available, and it's really got you feeling a certain way. The interesting thing about going through a tough time in life, I feel myself almost getting emotional, y'all, so forgive me. When you're going through a tough time in your life and you are alone, and maybe the finances aren't there, you're not getting the recognition that you deserve, maybe you're going through a loss, it kind of seems like when it all starts hitting at once, you see only the bottom of people's shoes, right? I don't know what that's about. But I also have come to find and to know that that's often a sign of breakthrough right around the corner. You're being incredibly tested. For those of you that message resonated for, again, the message of there are people that you try to tap into to get some help because maybe you were there for them, and all of a sudden they're MIA. You can't find them. I want you to know that that's just a sign that you are on the right track and something is rotating and transitioning and changing your life, and you need to be clear about who gets to go with you where you're going, okay? Then we have the Faith card, some Taurus energy here. Might be speaking to a cusper. The Hierophant is five energy that's oftentimes change, right? Freedom though, and change from superficial energies related to people. So some of you, if you're working around people where you're just like, it's just the vibe here, it's just not me. I don't feel like I belong here. Don't feel like I belong in this company, in this organization, in this position, this work that I'm doing. This 5 here with the Hierophant is a reminder that change is possible. You got to keep the faith though, okay? And be absolutely committed to decide to get through this change, walk through this change. With this Knight of Wands here, this is taking whatever energy that could have been used to make you fiery and angry and irritated, taking that energy, transmuting it into moving on and beyond what you're walking away from, using this energy to carry you into your next season, your next pinnacle, your next opportunity. The theme that I'm feeling right now, is that it's going to be really important for those of you who are trying to come out of a situation where you feel rejection, abandonment, loss, financial hardship right now, if that's what you're going through. To move out of that, it's going to require you to have faith, and you've got to keep moving forward. You have to know, like you know, that you can have better right now. That's going to be really, really important. Beneath the deck, the Queen of Cups. This is an intuitive energy. This is, there might be someone around you. It could be a mother. It could be someone who kind of has that nurturing communal feeling that it's okay to go to that person to seek guidance and advice and insight on your journey if you need it. There might be someone around you who has some intuitive knowing at this time about what this is that you're facing. You're not alone. It could also be that what is going to support you in this energy that you're working through right now is to take all that you've experienced, any fiery energy from what you're working through, if it's a tough time, and use that to support and guide other people, offering wisdom, insight. This also lets me know, Gemini, that whoever I'm speaking to right now, you are aware that change is about to happen. Everything that I'm saying, you're aware of. Maybe this is just a confirmation reading for you, but this feels like continue to tap into that inner knowing and having that balance over heart, emotions, the 3D, keeping yourself in a balanced place, all right? And we're going to get some final messages out here. God, angel, spirit guides for Gemini, please. What do you want Gemini to know? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What do you want Gemini to know right now? Final messages. Loving, clear, healing messages for Gemini. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Gemini, please. All right, we have three messages out here. Perseverance. That's this. You have to know, like you know, that you have everything that you need to move through this energy. Okay? Change requires faith, but this kind of change is going to be challenging. It's going to challenge you, but perseverance is out here as another confirmation of that. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. You have to know it. You have to know, like you know. You have to project yourself into your future self and say thank you to yourself now for having the faith to carry on. Envy. Probably got some haters around you. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You probably have people who are intentionally making you feel separate from the group. You might have a community that's maybe a spiritual family, a church family that usually you rely on, and something is off. They used to be your sanctuary. Could be physically a spiritual, religious community. Could be people from school. Something though with the community. Some of this energy that you're feeling, this being without right now, some of that, Gemini, is being intentionally done because you are incredibly brilliant. You have a lot of talent. You have more talent in your left pinky, okay? And some people can't deal with that. People are intimidated by that. Health. And it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Are you able right now to focus on your health? What's good for you? What's good for your mind, your body, your finances, your spirit, your spirituality? Can you focus on all that makes you, Gemini, who you are, so that you can be the proper channel to be able to pull in everything that you are deserving of? That's another operative word that I want to push in on, and then I'll close. You are deserving. Gemini, you are deserving of what it is that you want. If nothing else from this reading, can you tap into that? I am deserving of a better life. I'm deserving of a job where I feel healthy. I'm deserving of an opportunity to put my skills to work and be my own boss. I'm deserving of love. Whatever it is, I am deserving. Gemini, my love cup, that is what I have for you. When I started this channel in September, I didn't think I'd get 4 or 5 subscribers. But you know, when you're being told by Spirit to do something, you can't put it off any longer. And I'm so grateful and happy that I had the courage to listen, because I've been able to interact with you and many, many amazing people. Thank you for your lovely comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. I'd love for you to join the family if you haven't already by subscribing. If you can't do all of that, you just need to pop in and see what I'm over here talking about. I'm glad that you chose me. And I hope that I get to see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care of yourselves. I love you, Gemini. Bye.